Video. Welcome back to another trade recap. Today is the end of the week, end of the trading week. It's been a real awesome bustle this week. I didn't trade for about like 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, but I did have a go on Monday where we had a bit of an issue. We also had a bit of an issue on Thursday as well, but we were able to overcome that and learn from our mistakes. It was mainly patience. Patience was word of the week, but yeah, it's all good right now. I'm just gonna break down my analysis of what I saw on the pound dollar, and without further ado, let's get into it. So, given that we did find what we needed from the week, I don't really need to show what really happened on the week. Neither do I show today because I talked about how I just do previous days highs and lows. Nothing much, nothing less, just previous days highs and lows, which is about here. And previous days highs and lows. I went down to the hourly. Like I said, the hourly is always my best friend. It helps me see what we're doing for the hour. I just did for the hour started, so around here, we're bearish. During a session, we carried a big bullish mark to at least give us that balance, close out that balance for the whole bearish move. So one thing I made a mistake on was that my setup is good. Like my strategy is good. It's just that I'm not able to see it on the bearish market because I've only seen it on the bullish market and I know how to answer it. So now today was a bearish day, like Tuesday and Wednesday. And we did see that price went bearish. So any bullish we got was going to be a retracement. I didn't stick that in my mind. I thought in my mind that I would just retrace and go back up. That was not the case. The case was that we will go bearish, but we will go more bearish rather than bullish. So about like the level when I entered, I did have to go ahead to like go bullish, but it was like around midday that went into the trade. I realized that we were going bearish at that time, and it will make a lot of sense for me to go there. So it didn't make sense on the 15 minute. So on the 15 minute, we did have trading session, like I said, with these we swept all the way down. These are previous days highs as well. No, these are previous days highs. These are, wanna say, yeah, this is the equilibrium between the two of them for my take profits, but more of that later. So London session, bearish, bullish, then I had the bearish movement down. And just kept on in the bearish bullish movement, like what exactly repeating what Asian session did. So I expected the same thing on New York, but it didn't click to me what was happening. You know, things doesn't click as soon as when don't click as soon compared to when you're actually doing it. Like where's the way to play a sport, like a mind game sport like chess. You're able to see that when you're watching someone's game, it's much clearer to you and see how everyone's game is going rather than when you're actually playing. Well, I mean, it's just perspective. I didn't see that we were going bearish, then towards the end of the session, we will go bullish. Same thing here, bearish, and towards the end of the session, we're going bullish. So same thing here, bearish, and then towards the point of my entry, we're going bullish. But we did come back again for like the lunch session before we went bullish. So we did go bullish all the way for about an hour. And I should have actually answered the trader right now because I did see this trade, but one thing I always told myself was I should never like take retracements. I should always take never take retracement. That's basically what I told myself. I'm never gonna take, like, okay, I know once I know the bias for today, I'm not gonna go in the opposite direction because I know that bias is gonna work out. Maybe I just need to sit out for like an hour or so. So same thing happening here. Sleep. And then towards the end of my entry point, we're bullish. Same thing here, sleep, and just took bullish. So 15 minutes, didn't really catch anything. Except that I did catch this order block here. But market failed to touch into it, like break through it. Wanted to break through it, to give me the go ahead that we're going bullish. But then it just retraced and tapped into it and went back down. So when it went back down, just said, okay, let me wait till market retrace. I wasn't on the charts more. So I just waited for market to retrace. It went bullish. I saw this move. I was like, oh, I can't catch it. But I told myself, like I said, with just pure sake, and then over here, did want to catch a long position. I was like, oh, let me just answer the trade and call it a day. So that was a mistake I had. Joshing on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute where market was pretty sloppy. Market was sloppy because I say this because we did have this order block. I thought market could have retraced into it. I was like too quick. Because I think, okay, market just wanted to retrace into this fair value gap. When we broke through the fair value gap, wanted to retrace into this one. Or meanwhile, it wasn't even the structure for the day in general. It was not the structure of the day. We didn't have enough buy orders to us going all the way. This is like Friday. Basically, everybody has gone home for the weekend. So market is just doing whatever it wants to do. So consolidating for up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So at like 12, no, let me say 1. I like 1. Everybody had gone home. Meanwhile, London session closes about like around that time, 5. So London session closes at around like midday Eastern Standard Time. So this London session closes around that time. Everyone else had already gone home. London session given like the Europeans and whatnot. So this was what happened where filling on my order block. Did take the trade, then suddenly I was able to see what people was trying to do, meaning that I got my bias wrong. That's the bottom line. I got my bias wrong. Don't know how to see on the bearish setup, and we need to work on that. But without further ado, that's actually really solid. Everything else, I follow my rules, saying that I wouldn't catch a retracement, given that I knew the daily pass from. I actually don't. I think it's focus. Focus was the main thing. I knew the daily pass. Why did I act like I won't catch a retracement? Because if I knew this was a retracement, that means I knew it was a bearish market. So actually, I don't know. I just can't work with the bearish market, and I need to work more on that. That's what I need to focus on. But yeah, without further ado, that's gonna be the end of this video. Catch you guys on the next one. Stay safe and